The clock is ticking. For 5 years, it was the most powerful weapon in the world. It didn't fire bullets, and it didn't drop bombs. It fired 15-second clips that reshaped the human brain. TikTok wasn't just an app, it was a cultural takeover. But as we stand here in 2026, the music has finally stopped. The high-speed algorithm that defined a generation is being unplugged. From the corridors of power in Washington to the secret offices of ByteDance in Beijing, the era of the For You page is officially entering its final chapter. You see, TikTok was too successful for its own good. It became so dominant, so addictive, and so influential that it triggered a global immune response. It wasn't just about the dancing or the trends. It was about who owns the digital gateway to the youth. Today, I'm going to reveal the true story behind the 2026 collapse. We'll look at the secret legal battles, the internal data leaks that sealed its fate, and the rise of a new type of internet that is making vertical video look like a relic of the past. This is the autopsy of a digital empire. To understand how we got here, we have to look at the algorithm trap. TikTok's secret sauce was its ability to know you better than you know yourself. It mapped your desires, your fears, and your secrets in milliseconds. But in 2024 and 2025, that data became the most dangerous currency on Earth. Governments realized that whoever controls the algorithm controls the narrative. The push for a total ban wasn't just a political stunt. It was a strategic move in a silent war. By the time 2026 arrived, the legal walls had closed in, and TikTok found itself with nowhere to run. But the ban was only half the story. The real rot started from within. We call it the creator exodus. For years, influencers were the lifeblood of the platform. But TikTok's monetization model was a nightmare. Creators were making millions of views, but only pennies in revenue. While YouTube and newer decentralized platforms were offering actual partnerships, TikTok stayed stuck in a creator fund model that felt more like a lottery than a business. One by one, the biggest names on the platform started to pack their bags. They realized that building a business on TikTok was like building a house on a volcano. In 2026, the volcano finally erupted. As the top talent left, the quality of content plummeted. The For You page became a repetitive loop of AI-generated garbage and low-quality ads. The magic was gone. You've probably felt it yourself. That feeling of scrolling for 30 minutes and realizing you haven't seen a single thing worth remembering. This is the content decay that kills social networks. Once the culture moves on, the algorithm becomes a ghost in the machine, serving content to an audience that is already looking for the exit door. Let's talk about the business of ByteDance. In the early 2020s, ByteDance was the most valuable startup in history. They were the untouchable kings of tech. But the pressure of the global ban forced them into a corner. They tried to sell, they tried to pivot, they even tried to launch TikTok Shop as a desperate move to become the next Amazon. But you can't force commerce on a platform built for entertainment. People didn't want to buy a vacuum cleaner while watching a comedy skit. The mismatch between the product and the user intent cost them billions in lost inventory and failed logistics. And then came the rise of intentional media. In 2026, the world is exhausted. We are tired of the doom scrolling that TikTok perfected. There is a massive movement toward platforms that offer depth over speed. The younger generation, the very people who built TikTok, are now leading the charge away from it. They are choosing apps that don't track their every move and don't try to manipulate their dopamine levels. TikTok's biggest strength, its addictive nature, became its ultimate weakness. It became the junk food of the internet in a world that is suddenly craving a healthy diet. So, where does the money go now? Investors are fleeing the short-form video space and pouring capital into autonomous agents and immersive social layers. The $3 trillion valuation of the social media era is being redistributed into the intelligence era. ByteDance is currently fighting a dozen different lawsuits across 3 continents, trying to liquidate its assets before the lights go out for good. It's a messy, loud, and public downfall for a company that once thought it was invincible. The lesson for every entrepreneur and creator watching this is simple. Never confuse attention with loyalty. TikTok had our attention, but it never had our loyalty. It was a tool of convenience, not a community of value. When the tool broke, we simply reached for a new one. In the business world of 2026, if you aren't building something that can survive without an algorithm, you aren't building anything at all. The giants of today are the fossils of tomorrow, and TikTok is currently turning into stone right before our eyes. Is this truly the end? Some say a new version will emerge under a different name. Some say that TikTok style is now permanent, even if the app dies. But the platform we knew, the one that captured the world's imagination in 15 seconds, is gone. The question is, what are you going to do with all that time you're about to get back? Are you going to find the next big wave, or are you going to keep scrolling until the screen goes black? This shift is the biggest opportunity for new creators in a decade. As the old empires fall, new ground is being cleared. We are here to help you navigate that new world. If you want to know which platform is going to take TikTok's crown, you need to stay tuned for our next update. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. We track the money so you can find the opportunity. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.